sunshine bleeds through the dew. The avenue is cold and wide, and I've got nothing left to hide. Neon ashes on the avenue, lost love fading in the blue. The lights still hum, the streets still burn, but nothing here will make a turn. Walk these blocks 1,000 nights, beneath the buzz of broken light, searching for a sign that said the things we built were never dead. But the city doesn't mourn for you, it only cycles old to new. So I keep my collar to the wind and start the night from where I've been. Neon ashes, stay with me, a broken kind of memory. I walk the night with no regret, a man who learns what silence gets. Neon ashes, cold and bright, they teach me how to own the night. Not every ending is a fall. Some are doors inside the wall. She left on a Tuesday, still in plain. No drama in the autumn rain, just a note on a kitchen tile and the echo of a fading smile. I didn't chase, I didn't call, I let the silence take it all. Because the man I wanna be knows when to let the broken free. But the city doesn't mourn for you, it only cycles old to new. So I keep my collar to the wind and start the night from where I've been. Neon ashes, stay with me, a broken kind of memory. I walk the night with no regret, a man who learns what silence gets. Neon ashes, cold and bright, they teach me how to own the night. Not every ending is a fall. Some are doors inside the wall. Maybe love was always meant to leave a scar and not a tent, a mark that says you dare to live, that you had something real to give. And now the street is mine again, a quiet man inside the rain. Neon ashes, stay with me, a broken kind of memory. I walk the night with no regret, a man who learns what silence gets. Neon ashes, cold and bright, they teach me how to own the night. Not every ending is a fall. Some are doors inside the wall. The neon fades, the ash goes cold, and I become a little more bold. Silver light on the cracked tile floor, ceiling fan behind a broken door. The kind of place that knows your name but never asked you how you came. Smoking Mercury in my veins, a quiet storm that hides the pain. I don't confess, I don't explain, I let the shadow do the talking again. There is a language pain invents when no one's left to make it dance. A vocabulary made of nights and all the wrong and all the right. So I translated into still, into the slow and steady brilliance of a man who learned to hold his ground before he ever made a sound. Smoking Mercury, cold and bright, I carry sorrow like a knife. No need for mercy, no need for grace. I wear the dark upon my face. Smoking Mercury, slow and true, I move like someone who went through the kind of pain that leaves a ring around the heart of everything. I've been the man who couldn't speak, who stood too proud, who came too weak, who watched the fire in someone's eyes become the embers of goodbye. But what I lost has made me lean, has made me careful, made me clean. In the way I choose my words at night, and what I hold and what I fight. So I translated into stillness, into the slow and steady brilliance of a man who learned to hold his ground before he ever made a sound. Smoking Mercury, cold and bright, I carry sorrow like a knife. No need for mercy, no need for grace. I wear the dark upon my face. Smoking Mercury, slow and true, I move like someone who went through the kind of pain that leaves a ring around the heart of everything. They ask why I don't seem to break, why every loss I seem to take with such composure, such a pose. I tell them nobody really knows what a man decides to keep inside when dignity becomes his guide. Smoking Mercury, cold and bright, I carry sorrow like a knife. No need for mercy, no need for grace. I wear the dark upon my face. Smoking Mercury, slow and true, I move like someone who went through the kind of pain that leaves a ring around the heart of everything. The smoke disperses, work here again, and nothing in mind. Stillness stops. Boulevard that holds its breath, somewhere between the life and death. Every choice that led me here, to this long street, this patient fear. The empty boulevard remembers her name. I hear it whisper through the rain. The traffic fades, the night stands still. I hold my breath against my will. Every lamppost is a witness to a love reduced to its own fitness. To survive only in the mind is something beautiful left behind. But I don't chase what cannot stay. I let the echoes walk away. A man who's learned to grieve with grace finds every wound becomes a place. Empty boulevard, lead me on, where all the lovers have been gone. I keep my hands inside my coat and let the silence stay afloat. Empty boulevard, teach me how to carry loss without a vow. To keep my step, keep my line, and make the darkness finally mine. I used to think the love was loud, that it would part the evening cloud, that it would call my name in fire and lift me past my own desire. But love arrived in softer tones, in borrowed cups and telephone, in ordinary Tuesday light, and left just as quietly at night. But I don't chase what cannot stay. I let the echoes walk away. A man who's learned to grieve with grace finds every wound becomes a place. Empty boulevard, lead me on, where all the lovers have been gone. I keep my hands inside my coat and let the silence stay afloat. Empty boulevard, teach me how to carry loss without a vow. Keep my step, keep my line, and make the darkness finally mine. There is a kind of love that stays, not in a person but the ways they change the way you hold your cup, the way you learn to give things up. She lives in how I stand and reign, and how I don't repeat the pain. Empty boulevard, lead me on, where all the lovers have been gone. I keep my hands inside my coat and let the silence stay afloat. Empty boulevard, teach me how to carry loss without a vow. Keep my step, keep my line, and make the darkness finally mine. The boulevard goes on and on, and I keep walking calm alone. Red window glows across the way, the last warm light before the gray. I watch it from the other side, where all the things I lost reside. watch the light, I watch it fade. A perfect lie the dark has made. I knew that window years before. I knew the woman at that door who laughed with all the lights turned on and vanished quietly at dawn. But I don't knock on closed up doors. I've stopped revisiting old floors. The man I am walks forward now without the need for why and how. Red window burn no more. I've closed the book, I've locked the door. The night can bruise, the night can bend, but I remain my oldest friend. Red window, let me be. I've stopped expecting you to free the version of myself that stayed inside the life that you once made. I spent a season in regret, in everything I can't forget, in the architecture of her hands, in things I couldn't understand. But grief is just the price you pay for loving someone all the way. And I do it all again somehow, though I'm a different man by now. But I don't knock on closed up doors. I've stopped revisiting old floors. The man I am walks forward now without the need for why and how. Red window burn no more. I've closed the book, I've locked the door. The night can bruise, the night can bend, but I remain my oldest friend. Red window, let me be. I've stopped expecting you to free the version of myself that stayed inside the life that you once made. I learned that a light from someone else can never be your truest self. The warmest room you'll ever find lives in the quiet of the mind. So I stop watching colored glass and let the years like seasons pass. Red window burn no more. I've closed the book, I've locked the door. The night can bruise, the night can bend, but I remain my oldest friend. Red window, maybe. I've stopped expecting you to free the version of myself that stayed inside the life that you once made. The red goes dark, the street goes still, and I reclaim my quiet will. Red window glows across the way, the last warm light before the gray. I watch it from the other side, where all the things I lost reside. The red window glows across the street, like a heart still learning defeat. I watch the light, I watch it fade, a perfect lie the dark has made. I knew that window years before. I knew the woman at that door who laughed with all the lights turned on and vanish quietly at dawn. But I don't knock on closed up doors. I've stopped revisiting old floors. The man I am walks forward now, without the need for wine. A red window burns no more. I've closed the book, I've locked the door. The night can bruise, the night can bend, but I remain my oldest friend. The red window let me be. I've stopped expecting you to free the version of myself that stayed inside the life that you once made. I spent a season in regret, in everything I can't forget, in the architecture of her hands, and things I couldn't understand. But grief is just the price you pay for loving someone all the way. And I'd do it all again somehow, though I'm a different man by now. But I don't knock on closed up doors. I've stopped revisiting old floors. The man I am walks forward now, without the need for why and how. Red window, no, I've closed the book, I've locked the door. The night can bruise, the night can bend, but I remain my oldest friend. The red window let me be. I've stopped expecting you to free the version of myself that stayed inside the life that you once made. I learned that light from someone else can never be your truest self. The warmest room you'll ever find in the quiet of the mind. So I stopped watching colored glass and let the years like seasons pass. Red window, I've closed the book, I've locked the door. The night can bruise, the night can bend, but I remain my oldest friend. Red window, let me be. I've stopped expecting you to free the version of myself that stayed inside the life that you once made. Red goes dark, the street goes still, and I reclaim my quiet will. Not every weapon means a sound. Not every cut leaves blood on the ground. Some truths arrive in whispered tones and cut right through the bone. I speak in a soft knife tone, cutting through the skin of stone. No raised voice, no violent flame, just a quiet man who knows his name. I've seen the loud ones come and go, the fury like a winter show. Impressive for a moment, then the cold arrives and they break again. But I was trained in different art, in holding rooms and holding heart, not by demanding to be seen, but by the sharpness in between. Soft knife, clear and slow. You only hear me when I go. I don't compete, I don't perform. I stay still inside the storm. Soft knife, precise and clean. The deadliest things are never seen. A word, a pause, a measured stare. The power's in how I hold the air. I've watched negotiations turn on how a silence lets things burn, on who can hold a steady space when pressure shows up in every face. And I've learned the art of waiting, the discipline of not inflating every moment with my need, of letting calm become the creed. But I was trained in different art, in holding rooms and holding heart, not by demanding to be seen, but by the sharpness in between. Soft knife, clear and slow. You only hear me when I go. I don't compete, I don't perform. I stay still inside the storm. Soft knife, precise and clean. The deadliest things are never seen. A word, a pause, a measured stare. The power's in how I hold the air. Let the anxious ones fill every room with a desperate fight against the gloom. I'll take my corner, take my time, and let the quiet be my line. Because the man who knows his word doesn't need the whole earth. Soft knife, clear and slow. You only hear me when I go. I don't compete, I don't perform. I stay still inside the storm. Soft knife, precise and clean. The deadliest things are never seen. A word, a pause, a measured stare. The power's in how I hold the air. The knife rests still. The room stays tense, and I walk out with no defense. A flickering light above the bed, a Bible verse inside my head. No congregation, just the sound of a ceiling fan going round and round. Blue motel prayer under broken light. I asked the dark to guard the night. No saint came down, no angel stayed, just my own breath and the vows I made. I've prayed in rooms no one knows, in parking lots and midnight snows, not to a sky that might not hear, but to the man I hold most dear. The one inside who never left, even when everything else went west. Faith is all that's left to claim, and faith in self is just the same. I lay my burdens on the floor and rise again the way I did before. Blue motel prayer, keep me whole in the half-lit corners of my soul. I lost the love, I kept my name, that's enough to feed the flame. Blue motel prayer, soft and low. You're the only thing I know that holds me to the man I am when the world forgets to give a damn. I've given more than I should mention to people built on pure intention, who never meant the damage done, who loved in shadows, never sun. But even damage can instruct a man on where to reconstruct the walls of something whole and clean inside the life he's lived between. If faith is all that's left to claim, and faith in self is just the same, I lay my burdens on the floor and rise again the way I did before. Blue motel prayer, keep me whole in the half-lit corners of my soul. I lost a love, I kept my name, and that's enough to feed the flame. Blue motel prayer, soft and low. You're the only thing I know that holds me to the man I am when the world forgets to give a damn. So I speak my peace into the room, to the silence and the gloom, not asking much, just asking this, that I wake up and I miss the version of myself I keep alive in all my broken sleep. Blue motel prayer, keep me whole in the half-lit corners of my soul. I lost a love, I kept my name, and there's enough to feed the flame. Blue motel prayer, soft and low. You're the only thing I know that holds me to the man I am when the world forgets to give a damn. Light goes out, the prayer remains. A skyline built on borrowed light, the city burning through the night. I watch it from the outside edge, a quiet man upon the ledge. A city of ash and broken glass. I watch the bright old moments pass. The skyline burns, the rivers freeze, still I walk with measured ease. I knew this city when it glowed, when every promise overflowed, when ambition wore a golden face and everyone was running for first place. But gold burns fast when it's not real, and all that speed began to peel away the surface, show the base, a lot of noise in an empty space. A city of ash, don't call my name. I know your streets, I know your game. I keep my head above the flame, a dark man built for silent rain. City of ash, I've seen your truth, the way you swallow fire and youth. But I'll walk through your burning wide with a clear and steady stride. I've shaken hands in glass-walled rooms that smelled of deals and small perfumes. I've seen ambition eat itself and leave its trophies on the shelf. So now I take the longer view, the one the city never knew, where slow and clear beats fast and vain, and a quiet man outlasts the rain. The gold burns fast when it's not real, and all that speed began to peel away the surface, show the base, a lot of noise in an empty space. City of ash, don't call my name. I know your streets, I know your game. I keep my head above the flame, a dark man built for silent rain. City of ash, I've seen your truth, the way you swallow fire and youth. But I walk through your burning wide with a clear and steady stride. Let the towers fall, let the neon crack, let the ambitious ones keep looking back. I'll be the man who kept his pace, who walked with dignity through disgrace, who never confused the city's roar for what a man is actually for. City of ash, don't call my name. I know your streets, I know your game. I keep my head above the flame, a dark man built for silent rain. City of ash, I've seen your truth, the way you swallow fire and youth. But I'll walk through your burning wide with a clear and steady stride. the city smolders, I move on, a quiet man, still standing strong. Open up the book at midnight hour, between the loss of rain and morning's power, and I begin to count line by line everything that's mine and everything that's mine to leave behind. I keep a ledger in the midnight air of all the losses I can bear, no debt to fear, no debt to hide. I paid in full with wounded pride. I know the cost of every choice, the price I paid for every voice. I trusted when I shouldn't have, every time I tried to laugh, through rooms where I didn't belong, where my quiet was too strong. But the ledger doesn't lie or flatter, it shows you only what will matter, not what you won or what you lost, but how you paid the human cost. Midnight ledger, close the book. I don't need mercy from your look. The quiet man can count his scars and still look past the falling stars. Midnight ledger, show me true, not the man they wanted me to, but the one who stood and didn't bend, who paid his way and met the end. I've entered names I can't erase, decisions written in the face of time that didn't offer twice the chance to pay the lower price. But what I've entered I can hold without turning bitter, without going cold, because a man who knows his debts is richer than the one who forgets. But the ledger doesn't lie or flatter, it shows you only what will matter, not what you won or what you lost, but how you paid the human cost. Midnight ledger, close the book. I don't need mercy from your look. The quiet man can count his scars and still look past the falling stars. Midnight ledger, show me true, not the man they wanted me to, but the one who stood and didn't bend, who paid his way and met the end. If the numbers don't add up tonight, I'll carry them back into the light of morning, where a man can see the full account of who to be. Not haunted by it, just aware that every wound deserves its care. Midnight ledger, close the book. I don't need mercy from your look. The quiet man can count his scars and still look past the falling stars. Midnight ledger, show me true, not the man they wanted me to, but the one who stood and didn't bend, who paid his way and met the end. The ledger closes, the ink dries still, and I remain against my will to fill another page tomorrow night, because that's how a man stays right. Lantern shell against the dark, no flame inside and yet it marks the place where someone chose to stand and light the way with empty hands. His empty man without fire still casts a shade, like a man who learns to let go of fate. I light my way with what remains, a little calm inside the rain. I try to burn with borrowed light, to borrow someone else's night. But everything I held for them went out like candles in the wind. So now I carry what is mine, the dim but undeniable shine of someone who has made his peace with life now given a full release. Lantern without fire, guide me home through every road I walk alone. No blaze required, no grand display, just steady steps in a quiet way. Lantern without fire, keep me clear on every night of every year. A hollow vessel can still stand between the darkness and the land. I've met men burning at full speed, consuming everything they need, and I've watched them spend their life in a single furious burning night. But I prefer the slower glow, the kind that only few will know, the kind that doesn't ask for praise, but lasts across the longer days. So now I carry what is mine, the dim but undeniable shine of someone who has made his peace with life now given a full release. Lantern without fire, guide me on through every road I walk alone. No blaze required, no grand display, just steady steps in a quiet way. Lantern without fire, keep me clear on every night of every year. A hollow vessel can still stand between the darker lands. And those who pass me on the road may wonder at my quiet load, may ask why I don't blaze and shout and let the whole world figure out what kind of man walks through the dark with nothing lit but just a mark. Lantern without fire, guide me home through every road I walk alone. No blaze required, no grand display, just steady steps in a quiet way. Lantern without fire, keep me clear on every night of every year. A hollow vessel can still stand between the darkness and the land. doesn't die. And I keep walking under the sky. Platform empties one by one. The last of them have come undone. I buy a ticket no one sells, to where the noise no longer swells. The last train to silence leaves at dawn. I ride it where the noise is gone. No one beside me, just the night, and all the ghosts I left in sight. The carriages are long and cold, full of stories never told, of men who chose the longer path, who left the crowd and did the math. And the arithmetic is plain: the less you carry, less the strain. The less you speak, the more you own. The more you walk the road alone. Last train to silence, take me there, past every burden, past despair. I don't need answers, I don't need sound. I found my place in the underground. Last train to silence, steady ride through every darkness, deep and wide. I am the passenger in track, the man who goes and won't come back. I've ridden faster trains before that promised me a golden shore, full of noise and company, full of who I thought I'd be. But every stop was just a show, a little loud, a little slow, to realize the destination was already at the station. And the arithmetic is plain: the less you carry, less the strain. The less you speak, the more you own. The more you walk the road alone. Last train to silence, take me there, past every burden, past despair. I don't need answers, I don't need sound. I found my place in the underground. Last train to silence, steady ride through every darkness, deep and wide. I am the passenger in track, the man who goes and won't come back. Let the stations blur and pass, let the windows fill with glass, reflections of the man I've made, traveling through the dark arcade of everything a life contains. When silence is the thing that trains. Last train to silence, take me there, past every burden, past despair. I don't need answers, I don't need sound. I found my place in the underground. Last train to silence, steady ride through every darkness, deep and wide. I am the passenger in track, the man who goes and won't come back. The train slows down, the silence spreads, and I arrive at what I said. I always was beneath the years. disappears. There is a room beyond the room, beyond the noise and the costume, where no one hands you a role to play, where you arrive and simply stay. There's a place where the light doesn't ask, where no one hands you a borrowed mask. I found it deep in my own shade, quiet world that I once made. It took me years to find the door behind the things I was searching for, behind the need to be approved, behind the self that always moved. But when I found it still in white, I recognized it from inside, the thing I'd always been beneath, the noise, the rush, the borrowed need. Where the light doesn't ask, I stay. No need to beg, no need to pray. I am the sun of my own night, and I keep walking out of sight. Where the light doesn't ask, I breathe. Beneath the dark, beneath the grief, a man who found the only truth that wasn't borrowed from his youth. I've stood in bright and crowded rooms, the smell of expectations and perfumes. Felt more lonely than the street, where I walk now clean and complete. Because the loneliness of crowds is louder than the loneliest cloud. And a man who knows the difference has a kind of hard-won brilliance. But when I found it still in white, I recognized it from inside, the thing I'd always been beneath, the noise, the rush, the borrowed need. Where the light doesn't ask, I stay. No need to beg, no need to pray. I am the sun of my own night, and I keep walking out of sight. Where the light doesn't ask, I breathe. Beneath the dark, beneath the grief, a man who found the only truth that wasn't borrowed from his youth. And if they never understand the choice I made, the road I planned, I will not spend my breath to prove the merits of the way I move. Because the place where light doesn't ask was always worth a silent task. Where the light doesn't ask, I stay. No need to beg, no need to pray. I am the sun of my own night, and I keep walking out of sight. Where the light doesn't ask, I breathe. Beneath the dark, beneath the grief, a man who found the only truth that wasn't borrowed from his youth. If they call my name, I won't turn back. I made a home inside the black. This is where I live, this is where I stay. A quiet man at the end of the day.